What's good, YouTube? Double92 here, back again once again. And today, we are here for some more Pokemon Sun and Moon news and information. And apparently, there's been a lot of leaks of information that has gone about. It's you, nigga. I have not introduced you yet. I have not introduced you yet. I don't want you to be whispering in the background. I need a hype man right now, nigga. Anyways, if you guys are hyped for some more Sun and Moon, of course, we're proud of the Happy Nation. Make sure you smash the like button down below for us, because y'all need to really appreciate it. And as you heard, you're joined by a few others. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the artist formerly known as Sensational GP, David.
Hi, I'm a proud member of the Happy Nation. I'd like to
you.
introduce myself as the Sensational GP, aka David, aka Sensational GP. How you guys doing?
Alright. We're also joined by the artist formerly known as, what was it, Azure Flame? What was your channel?
Yeah, it's definitely time to block you. It's actually time to block you. That's fucking crazy. You definitely about to catch the block. Yo, wait. What's poppin'? What's the Black Gogeta? You already know what's poppin'.
You're not the Black Gogeta.
I am the Black Gogeta. What the hell?
I'm just
You're
saying,
not,
Nick.
dude.
I want the Banjo LP to come back. That's all.
No,
Banjo LP to come back.
no.
And we are also
Just
joined
want
by
Sonic
the
Adventure
artist
2.
formerly known as the prudest one in town, the Hidamo.
It's Mr. Fuck a girl in the ear and leave her pregnant.
Ear pimples and
Wait,
shit.
how you guys supposed to make a girl pregnant from the ear?
And you don't question it. You don't question it.
I'm questioning it, nigga.
Oh my
Anyway.
god. Alright.
Alright, so anyways, there's been apparently a huge leak, and Mr. Sacred Fire Nicholas, could you please fill us in on where these leaks came from?
Okay, so obviously it's 4chan, and that's where everybody puts their shit because you can post it on anonymous. And next month, somewhere early September or maybe like mid-September, because you know Coral Crow comes out on the 12th, and we're supposed to have a trailer coming out next month, or supposedly supposed to have a trailer next month because somebody came on 4chan and they had these, I want to say, concept art, maybe sketches of some things that were in the new trailer that's coming out next month, and it's a lot of like detailed evolutions, a lot of Alola forms that were also brought up in other quote-unquote leaks, and a few other evolution lines also. And you know, normally you would disregard that, but I don't know, I feel like adding more sketches or adding like some type of visuals to it kind of like puts it to like, okay, where'd this come from?
So you're saying, because I thought you said earlier that this person like actually saw the trailer.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like he came out of nowhere and said, "Yo, there's a new trailer coming out next month, and it involves Rockruff's evolution line, the second evolutions or whatever, and like a couple new Pokemon and a couple of little forms."
But oh my god, Nick. Oh my god. What? It's from 4chan.
It's from 4chan. It's fake.
It's fake. Oh
But
my
you
god.
But you still can't disregard anything. I mean, there's nothing wrong with discussing. So pretty much, even if this video is null and void by it just being fake, it's all about, you know, the possibility of what if these are real.
I mean, a lot of the leaks already have been real.
Exactly.
So.
We still can't disregard the Chinese leak. How we fucking have, what's that sea cucumber Pokemon?
What?
Pyukamuku?
Pyukamuku.
Oh.
We have the flower, which is Morolo, and we have yet to get no gems. We've yet to see the final evolutions for the starters and the next few little forms that were in there. But going off of that Chinese leak and what we have so far, that Chinese leak, it might just be real. Those concept arts might just be real. So we can't just disregard everything that we see unless it's complete utter bullshit. Like, oh, you misspelled dragon on Dragonite, so it's not. What the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't disregard that. It's just for discussion purposes.
It's
Okay,
totally
so-
legit, man.
So getting into this, since there's a lot to cover, we'll come back and retouch on the general like synopsis at the top, because they add a couple things that they don't speak about later on. But first up, we have Alolan Arcanine. And this has been something that a lot of people have been speculating for a while now, because so far we only have first gen Mons, and on top of that, we already have Alolan Vulpix and Ninetales. But Alolan Arcanine, it says, remember, zigzag stripes get replaced with swirly wavy textures, and the fur on the paws look like tiny waves. And apparently it's supposed to run across the water like a Suicune.
Wait.
I fuck with it.
Think about it. This actually makes sense. because isn't it that Vulpix and Ninetales are version exclusive to Leaf Green, and Growlithe and
Oh, you're right.
Arcanine are version exclusive? So
Whoa,
they would have.
Hold on. It's not leaf green. It's fucking red and blue. Let's get it right.
Okay, whatever it is, man. You'd have Arcanine and shit on one game, and then you'd have. It would make sense. I feel like the version exclusive Mons always end up having their. Like, they'll have the version exclusive Megas, so like there'll be a Mega Evolution for this Mon, and then a Mega Evolution for another Mon, and they're version exclusives to the previous games that they came out in. So the version exclusives are Megas now. I've said that 40 times.
Has there been any other version exclusives that
sense.
have gotten Alolan forms?
No, these would be the first.
Because only other version exclusives from Gen 1, there was Ninetales, Arcanine, there was Magmar, Electabuzz. What else was there?
I thought Sensor was version exclusive.
Sandshrews on the damn. What?
Sandshrews not a version exclusive.
Sandshrew is a quote-unquote version exclusive. Yeah,
What's
it's
his counterpart?
exclusive to Blue.
What's his counterpart?
Its counterpart is
Ekans, right?
I think it's Ekans.
Damn,
Yeah,
David,
you're right.
with the knowledge, teaching us all. God damn, David.
Stop, shut the fuck up.
So we need an Alolan Arbok next. Is what you're saying?
Oh yeah, Meowth is version exclusive as well. It's version exclusive to Blue.
Oh shit.
What was his counterpart?
I mean Leaf Green.
His counterpart is Mankey Primate. I'm pretty sure.
No, I don't. No. Maybe.
I mean, I'm just looking at Bulbapedia.
Exclusive to Red, you have Ekans, Arbok, you have Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume, you have Mankey, Primate, Growlithe, Arcanine, Scyther, and Electabuzz. And then you have exclusives to Blue, which is Sandshrew, Sandslash, Vulpix, Ninetales, Meowth, Persian, Bellsprout, Weeping Bell, Victory Bell, Magmar, and Pinsir.
I want you to know, I knew about half of those. I never knew Persian and Primate were version exclusives.
I didn't know either. That's crazy.
I never knew that. I didn't know that Ekans and Arbok were either, or Sandshrew. And said, yo, you learn something new every motherfucking day. Because I knew about Magmar and Pinsir and Electabuzz and all that shit, but I did not know.
So
That's
then
wild.
we might see a, dare I say it, Alolan Mankey Primate.
Alolan Magmar!
Nigga, get your.
I don't think that makes any sense.
What the fuck you talking about, nigga? We talking about version exclusives. You want to shit on my motherfucking Magmar, nigga? I'll shit on you.
Fire type.
It's already fire
type.
What would you add to it though? Poison?
Oh, he needs to.
Nigga, they just took a fire type and made it into a water type. That's what we're discussing. You're gonna tell me we can't get a fucking Alolan Magmar?
No,
The fuck?
because I said so.
Yeah. What would an Alolan Magmar look like in your eyes? Now you talking to me.
He could be a water type. He could be a ground type. He could be ground poison. You want to be that way?
I can fuck with the ground. I guess not bad.
Come on now.
Yo,
He could adapt to the volcano, even though he can stay in a volcano? Question mark.
They live in volcanoes, Mo.
Yo, to be honest,
Be honest,
Alolan
David.
Muk.
Be honest. Well,
Wait,
guess what, David? Guess what? That's
so
actually what we're
going
gonna
off-
discuss in this leak. So just hold
Going off what we have so far, what Meowth already has a Alolan form, Ninetales has a Alolan form, Sandslash and Sandshrew have Alolan forms.
Persian
So
better
their
have an Alolan
counterparts
form.
are supposed to respect it. If we're going off counterparts, then Arcanine, Growlithe, and I want to say Primate, Mankey. Those are the next few Alolan forms.
But then again, if we're going by that, then Alolan Graveler and Alolan Weezing are kind of like breaking that, isn't it?
Well, you just let us.
No, but they're not version exclusives though. Because look at the list already. We have Pinsir that already has a Mega Evolution. Scyther has an evolution plus a fucking Mega. So it's like, are you gonna give Scyther and Alolan form too?
Well, one thing we gotta realize is that just because we're going with the theme of version exclusive doesn't mean that all version exclusive will get that. Because if you look, Magmar and Electabuzz got evolutions but not megas. Pinsir and Scyther got evolutions and megas. So I can see Magmar and Electabuzz getting Alolan forms because they never received megas.
They never received anything.
You know, out of all
No, they
these
got
Pokemon,
pre-evos
I can
and
see-
evolutions.
I can see Slowking getting a Alolan form.
Okay.
All right. So moving on. We have two new Pokemon. We have a flower Pokemon and a lava pig Pokemon. From what I remember, they look like this. This is the front of the flower plant, and it kind of spits seeds as if the flower was a cannon. The other two are quite blurry, but maybe I'll give it a try. The pig had lava dripping all over its body, and I remember its pre-evo doing what pigs do in mud, except in lava. Sorry, the drawings are not the best. I'm not Sugimori. Now, I know later on in the leak they discussed of the pig a bit more.
Yeah.
So, well, we'll talk about that then. But what about this little flower cannon?
I can see it. I can see it being like a small Pokemon, kind of like how the Plants vs Zombies plants are. How they like sprout from the ground and just start shooting bullets at you, bullet seeds and shit.
I think he's gonna have Skill Link.
I can see it. What the fuck?
I can see it. He's gotta have Skill Link. Bullet Seed, Rock Blast. He's gotta have Skill Link. Just look at it. Skill Link.
It could be based off the exploding plants. Ever heard of exploding plants before?
Oh, so it's gonna be the next Minchino then.
Fill us in, Mo. Exploding plants. Where are they?
I don't know. I just looked it up on Google.
All right. Well.
Apparently,
all right.
Apparently, when the seedlings are ready to like shoot out and stuff, they just,
they shoot seeds and shit.
But like they don't just shoot seeds; they nut. They explode.
Yeah, it's just like juices and shit. Oh my, I'm watching it right now.
Y'all are some National Geographic ass niggas. Goddamn.
That look like.
Yo, link me. I want to see it.
Look at this shit. Like it literally
is actually.
It literally could be based off of those plants where they just explode, kabam, boom, shoot the seeds.
I just thought of something. What if they made a move to where it's just like Bullet Seed, but whenever you hit a like,
it's at the end. Nappy, it's at the end.
Heals
like,
yourself. You heal yourself after
20 seconds.
Oh, I've seen this before. Oh! Oh, I've seen this before. I wasn't ready though. I wasn't ready. Oh!
It literally looks like nutting. It literally looks like nutting.
Oh my god, I wasn't ready. I've seen that before. I've seen that actual video before. I just didn't remember it until I saw it. Yo, that's actually kind of dope. Then I'm down with it. I'm down with it because even like the little design on its back, because it doesn't have arms. That little like Volcanion looking ring on its back, that could be like the seeds that it's holding, and then once its HP drops below half, it just explodes all over.
It secretes those seeds.
Its ability is aftermath.
No, it's aftermath, but like with the base power of explosion.
Aftermath hitting the Billy Skill Link, yo.
Hey, I mean, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. I like that.
Oh my god.
What if this Pokemon had two abilities?
That's what we
just said.
Don't need. Stop. Just keep going. Next.
Up next, we have Alolan Weezing. Alolan Weezing kind of looks like this! The second head doesn't exist, and there's a chimney thing instead. Plus, there's a fire hazard symbol on his chest. It genuinely looks happier. I want you to know, this is my favorite thing on this leak. I think this is dope as shit. A fire-type Weezing with Levitate? Bruh.
Me and Mo did that thing, that top 10 Alolan forms or whatever, and we called Alolan Weezing. But it was like we thought it was gonna be like fire poison, and we just thought like we had like a little fan made design going on.
I mean, my only thing that I couldn't understand the reasoning behind it. It would have to be like fire poison, because like when it comes to Alola, like besides the Raichu, they have like actual backstory and reasoning as to why they've all changed their typings in this region. I can't understand why Weezing would change his typing, because it's like even if he had to like go live in the volcano or some shit, and that made him adapt to being a fire type, there are noxious gases in a volcano, so he can still be a poison type in a volcano. So
yeah, but in order to withstand the amount of heat that a volcano emits, he needs to adapt his typing in order. Because
if he's going by Alolan logic, or even we can't even say that because Alolan Raichu still keeps his typing. So fire, and then you have fire. Poison can also be like
it added its typing.
It's added it to its typing.
Yeah.
But there's no reason for Alolan Raichu.
But Alolan Raichu has electric and fairy though.
No, it doesn't.
So you can't.
It's electric psychic.
It's electric psychic. Oh, it's electric psychic there. It still keeps its primary typing. It just adds an extra one. So we can't.
I mean,
there's no reason for it though.
It
just did it.
Because it was posh as shit, raised by royals. It's greedy.
Is it because it's dark? Because it's got a tan?
Nigga, if you don't. I just like the design. Only thing I kind of missed the second head, but I like the design as well because I think it's dope. He has a chimney.
No, the whole chimney. Yeah,
He's got a chimney. Yo, they should give him overheat. Fuck flamethrower. Give him over.
What if it's actually a volcano and he learns lava bloom?
Oh,
like a little mini
God.
volcano inside.
Oh,
That'd be
God.
dope as fuck. Hello.
That nigga, he will be nicknamed Science Project from here
That
on
free for
out.
all about to lit. I'm about to get everybody burned. Fuck the.
I see
You know,
what
I
you say.
just
It's gonna
noticed.
be
Who's
lit,
doing this
dick,
thing a
'cause
huge
volcano
thing
is
Hey!
Doesn't he get flamethrower though?
Yes, he does
Yeah.
get flamethrower, and he gets
Oh
fire
my
blast,
god,
too.
then that makes so much
He
sense.
gets fire blast.
Could you
He also
imagine him
gets
like
Will-O-Wisp.
in his animation, he just tips forward and he just shoots fire out of his fucking chimney,
starts
dude?
going.
Listen,
Yeah,
that's
so,
no Mo. That's being way too like logical because you know you would think for Mega Blastoise they'd make Hydro Pump and Scald and everything coming out of his cannons, but no, he just leans forward and sprouts out of his fucking forehead. So you thought that was hilarious, didn't you, David? God damn. All right, moving right along, we have Komala's evolution, which is
That's
Hibernate.
my nigga.
Hibernate, and Bounsweet evolution Pepperrot. Komala's Evo looks like this. It has some kind of floating saliva, and the tuft on his butt looks like a pillow. As I said, it can throw around the log. Bounsweet's kind of blurry, but I remember it having a big tongue sticking out and dragon fruit-like scales. The main body is made up of 3 white balls. So, Hibernate looks dope as shit.
100%.
I
I
love
love
it.
it. Pokemon.
I love
I
it.
fucking yo. This will honestly would be one of my favorite. Like this line, if they have something even inspired off of this,
This is like
Just-
2013 Nick all over again. You gonna change your mascot to Komala?
yo, it might be time, high key. It might be time, high key. I might get the art and everything.
I like the Komala evolution. It's pretty much what I expected, what I wanted it to look like. You know,
Yeah.
everyone was always so worried, like, what's it gonna be, this and that. No, I like it. It's a fucking big fat sleeping bear
That's what
Looks like he's smoking
Koala.
a peace pipe.
or koala.
it
my
really
bad.
does. That boy is getting this money.
Yo, I think it's
Chill.
dope though. I think it's dope though that he sits on a pillow. His tail is a pillow. That's
His tail is the pillow. There,
that's
girl.
dope. That's dope. I don't know
Yo,
how I feel
that might
about
actually-
saliva, but
He might actually be me because of how much I sleep.
yo, like he got that log like Conch Elder too. Yo, his attack stat's about to be sky fucking high.
And then watch his defense that be trash.
Imagine guts.
No, I feel like
Guts.
he'll be like either he'll be straight up defensive. He'll have a shit ton of HP because of how big he is. Either he'll be straight up defensive and he'll be able to soak up hits like Musharna, or I feel like he'll be built like Tyrantrum. But like his attack and defense are good, but everything else is kind of just meh. But
Or they
If
could
this
make him-
thing is really fast, I'd be surprised.
I
Nah.
mean, David, we all seen you
Why'd it be
run.
fast?
We're all surprised.
Hey,
I mean, look at
hey,
Miltank.
hey, I put the
Miltank has
whole
like
world
base
on
100, right?
surprise, man.
Nigga, you right. What'd you say, Mo?
Said, look at Miltank. Miltank is a fat cow. It's got like
I
base
have
100.
no idea why they made that nigga so fucking fast. I don't understand that. But
Well, honestly, I feel like his special defense might be ass though.
I don't know, it's a psychic type. What was it a psychic type? No, it's normal fighting, isn't it?
Normal fighting, or no, it's just normal. What the fuck?
Oh well.
He's gonna be psychic fighting. Watch.
He might be. He might be.
Oh well. For Bounsweet's evolution, Pepperrot, I don't know. I feel like I need to see more before I decide.
Yeah, because this little sketch really isn't giving like
it doesn't.
a,
Yeah, it doesn't really give you enough imagery to really imagine or think about what it's not. It says it's got a tongue sticking out of dragon fruit like scales. Like I think it's cool that it's based off of dragon fruit, but what is it?
going off the art is just really not enough. It's just a fucking thing that's like just sticking up, honestly.
Just
Looks
staring at
ugly.
you.
It looks tasty.
You eat it, Mo. You eat
You
it.
look tasty.
I want
Hey,
it. Eat
you know?
it.
Moving down the line, we have David. What's the name of this Pokemon?
Pikipek.
Wait, say it louder.
Pikipek, bruh.
No, I wanted you to say it like you did in the one video we did, but never mind, you just failed. So we have Pikipek evolutions, Purfowl, and Fowdrill. Pikipek's evos look like this, big swirly tuft and a musketeer vibe. The last one kind of reminded me of Zoro, and they shake their heads like some birds do, and you see feathers jump around like crazy. Not sure about the wings though, they don't look like this at all, but I just can't remember. They don't look like this at all, but I just can't remember. They were generic anyways.
So, wait.
Apparently, this thing is supposed to be flying steel.
Yeah, it's
Like-
supposed to be flying steel. That was the typings that he gave on the post.
What?
I feel like
Totally
Bastion
fine,
right
yeah.
now. This mon is triggering.
What did he say? What was I forgot the description that he gave with it, but it was some shit revolving around like his beak being like the drill or whatever.
Fowdrill, yeah.
Yeah. so it gets that steel. It was more to it. I just forgot what he said.
I mean,
fuck with it.
For a starter bird, it's not a terrible design. I mean, it's still better than a pheasant. We'll never forget that.
Man.
We'll never forget on pheasant. Sorry, Game Freak.
And pheasant's buns.
Yeah, what if this is just male and female, dude? It probably is, actually.
Well, it's supposed to be.
Nah, this has to be second.
Stage 1 and stage 2, Mo.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They're not both stage 2.
Never mind then.
But it's supposed to be a woodpecker, right?
Yeah, I mean, look at it's Pikipek. Pikipek. Of course, it's gonna be a.
That's how I was trying to get David to say it. But
Pikipek.
He just wouldn't do it. I don't know. Flying Steel sounds really unique, especially seeing as it starts with a normal typing. So I don't know. I feel like Steel type.
We only got
starter
one.
bird. Steel type for a starter bird is kind of out there. IMO, especially when every starter bird for the past 6 generations have been normal, starting off. I mean, I guess Talonflame ended up being fire flying, so who knows? Who knows? Maybe he'll end up being steel flying.
He's not basic, my G.
That would be kind of cool, though. I mean,
Still
another
playing
Skarmory.
kind of lit. I'm not gonna lie.
It'd be Skarmory with a good attack stat.
We do have steel flying. It's Skarmory. You just said it. Never mind. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Now I don't think it'll be a really offensive line. I think it'll be. I don't know. It's stage 2. It could have decent stats. I was gonna say. I feel like it'll be like run of the mill, where its overall stat total is gonna be like 480, 500, something like that.
Oh, you gotta believe, man. Give it like 1,000.
Watch it be normal flying.
Why do you say that, dude?
But we
This
just
is Pokemon.
Okay. All right. I'm happy for you. Happy for you. Well, moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on. We have Rockruff's evolution.
This thing better have 2 evolutions.
Is some sort of cowl that goes onto its back and connects up with the tail, which is dark, and a white part at the very end. I also remember the stuff on the chest that stood out. It was like a white cross with 3 gray silver rocks stuck on the end at the very tip. Arms, legs, and body structure are there just to give you an idea. Not sure if it's quite like this. Oh, when he howls, the ears like distance themselves, and the chin makes a straight line with the rest of the cross.
I'm not gonna lie, if this thing's on 2 feet, it'll be ugly as shit.
Yo, that's actually kind of dope. When he howls, he puts his head back and it connects the cross.
Whoa.
Yo,
He's crossing the streams.
Okay.
They could do that with on its all 4s. Why they always make these goddamn dogs and fucking animals?
Because they're supposed to be above animals.
It's
okay?
it's a werewolf, David.
werewolf.
And werewolves don't always sit on all 4s.
Yeah, that'd be really awkward.
And I'm just sad because I just want to see a Pokemon that's on all 4s, man.
I mean, there's several, David.
Torterra.
New Pokemon!
Good on Mightyena, bro.
Mightyena, there you go.
Oh, fuck 3rd gen and 4th gen. I want to see some.
3rd gen's your favorite generation, though, David.
Yeah, it is, but I hate Mightyena. Mightyena's trash.
Okay, what about Zigzagoon?
Huh, even more trash.
No, I actually, if there's somebody I hate, it's David. It's absolutely David.
Okay, so Rockruff, his evolution, we don't have a name for it. But I like the design. I really do. Until I actually read that description, I didn't realize that it was supposed to be an upside down cross. Isn't that the sign of the devil?
I mean, here's the werewolf. They're not really the most holy creatures.
Yo, what if there's a daytime form of this thing and a nighttime?
We were gonna recap that at the end, but it does say in the synopsis that apparently there's 4 different versions of Rockruff based upon the phase of the moon.
Yeah, I was gonna say it goes with the phase of the moon. There's supposed to be like another Pokemon to counteract with Rockruff that goes by the morning, the
phase of the
midday,
sun.
and then the phase of the sun.
They're gonna have a moon cycle. They're gonna add a moon cycle to the day and night shit that they already have.
No, I feel it. No. I feel it could be one of those things where like in game you'll have a way to like see the moon either on like your Rotom Dex or whatever, as opposed to actually like phase of the moon IRL, because I feel like that'd be really fucking awkward considering, like, don't you see different sides of the moon based upon your location of the world? Like, people in the southern hemisphere won't see the same moon as they do in the northern hemisphere.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I mean, it's just Alola,
So, the fuck?
they don't have to fucking adjust it for every fucking location.
That's what I'm saying. So if they made a moon in game that had like 4
It
different
have
main
to,
phases
it have
that
to
you could
be like
see.
the Rotom Pokédex, how like somewhere like the bottom corner,
Yeah.
somewhere it'll show like where the moon is like placing. There'd be like four little circles, and the moon will be in one of those circles probably.
Just think about it. Full moon form Rockruff evolution, dude.
I want that.
That doesn't. It could be the coolest looking one. Whatever it is.
Coolest looking.
What this one? This one might even be like the waning one, the waning moon, bro.
Okay, nigga, you took an astronomy class and now you trying to spit words. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You don't even know what that fucking means. Moving on. We have the starter
It means when the
mid-evolutions.
moon's waning.
Okay, we have the starter mid evolutions, and apparently these are quite accurate since I was able to kind of cross draw them. So here we go. Rowlet's Evo is a little bit chubbier. In battle, it will turn its back at its enemy and just the head will move towards them. When its wings are open, it looks like a bow with an arrow ready to be shot. Litten's Evo will be a little bit bulkier and bipedal. It uses its tail just like a belt and tucks its big paws into it. In the animation, you see it spitting on the ground like a badass. Poplio's Evo is very graceful and is able to lift its body doing a handstand. I suppose it's based on an acrobatic gymnast or something similar.
That is not a very, 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 very good position to draw that.
Also, can I say three things?
I like Poplio, but I'm really not feeling the Evo.
I'm telling
That
you,
position is
all
very,
these,
very, very.
all these
tough.
like little leaks and what people want it to be, it just keeps getting disappointing. God, this Poplio's
Yeah, I'm really not. Like, I still like Poplio the best out of the starters, but I'm just not feeling the design. I'm just not feeling the design. It's just not menacing at all. Like, even when it comes to like graceful mons and whatnot you see in the past, because someone could say, "Oh, you still like this? Doesn't look badass." Well, I mean, I like Milotic, and Milotic is still fucking intimidating to an extent. This just looks
majestic
like
as all hell.
this just looks like it can't be taken
Ready to
seriously.
take the shalong.
Looks like a Down syndrome baby.
It literally looks like it's ready to take the schlong.
Hey, yo, zoom in on the face right now and just put "kill me now." That bitch look like it's suffering, bro. Wait a minute.
Yo,
I think out of these, the biggest leap though is definitely Litten to whatever this is called, because like the other two, they definitely resemble their starter Evos a whole lot.
Yeah,
but this
obviously,
one,
yeah.
Litten just goes from just a cat to this. Like, holy shit.
He gets on all. He gets on his two little hind legs and just goes ham. He's a bro.
Yo, this thing.
The tail wraps around his like waist and shit.
He's a problem.
He's ready.
He's a Saiyan.
He's not.
Well,
a
if you
Saiyan.
don't-
He's not. A Saiyan.
So
So, Mr. Rovio himself, how do you feel about the Rowlet evolution?
I like him because he reminds me of me. I'm a sneaky bitch. I'm also kind of chubby too.
No, you're not.
That evolution too.
I mean, like, I like it because he's like, I'm gonna look here. I'm gonna do my own thing, and when the Mon is gonna attack him, he's like, bitch, I got an arrow.
Yo, what if his like his animation in battle, he just spins his head around because he's an owl?
That'd
The
be fun.
entire time.
Okay, calm down.
Okay.
Calm down.
every single thing that's come out of your mouth in this video.
Wrong. All wrong, David.
Honestly, I think what I've said about this entire video has been pretty logical. And
Remember that one time you said that that Pikipek was gonna be psychic?
Oh, dumbass.
remember that one time where I said Litten's evolution was gonna be fire dragon?
Oh my god, that's wrong too.
David,
No, it's not. It's gonna happen.
Oh my god. So moving on to one of my favorite one of the favorite parts on here. We have a Alolan Golem. Here's what a Alolan Golem will look like, more or less. It's much smoother and has lava going through the purple plates. They kind of look like glass.
Ninja Turtle.
Don't know why. In response to finding out it was obsidian. So it's got obsidian plates, which makes sense. Makes sense. Obsidian plates on top of just molten lava. So are we seeing rock fire? Since it's got obsidian, and isn't obsidian considered a rock?
I can see
mineral?
fire ground.
I cannot see ground. This nigga's literally a
What
ball of
the
rocks.
hell?
He's going to be a rock type, David.
Fire rock.
Oh, ground!
So fuck Stupid.
I mean, I like the
Give him,
design. I like the design. He does look like a Ninja Turtle, but again, that's just he looks like fucking Groudon. He looks like a chubby Groudon.
They
No,
call
hold on.
him
Pause.
Raphael.
Let's break him and give him Storm Drain.
Okay, I'll Earthquake him.
Okay, but that's still like, you know, that's one
Quad
type in
effective.
water.
It's quite effective.
Okay, but I'm just trying to give a good suggestion.
They're so ugly.
You're gonna call. Anyway.
So Alolan Golem, which we referenced earlier when we were talking about the version exclusives, even though Golem's not a version exclusive, but still, we referenced it earlier. I personally like the idea of like clear, almost glassy, see-through purple obsidian plates on top of Golem, because I just think the design is dope as fuck, because how long, like ever since X and Y dropped, we were talking about Mega Golem and this and that, and everyone's always thought he should have like lava or fire spewing out between his cracks. So now if they actually make this a thing, like, that'd be dope as shit. I like it.
That'd be a fiery crack.
No one laughed.
Okay.
No one laughed.
Ah!
No one laughed. No one laughed, David. No
Oh,
one laughed.
dumbass.
Could you imagine the animation? Like the plates are kind of moving too. Like.
Yeah, like the plates are shifting a little bit and you can see the lava beneath it. I think it'd be dope as fuck.
Or they're pulsating. Oh yeah. Okay.
David.
Yeah.
So up next, we have a climbing mini game on a spider monkey Pokemon. No redesign here, just a mock-up to make you understand how it'll work. Naturally, it has a spider web slingshot it'll use to throw a rock around, but the Pokéride one will kind of look like a sleeping bag mounted on him. You know, the one that people use to sleep, hanging from cliffs and stuff. By the way, it's big. So, we have a new Pokéride where you can scale mountains on a spider monkey Pokemon, but we actually have the spider monkey a little bit later on. So
I would say we have like actual
yeah.
footage of him.
hold
later.
on to that idea, because up next we have Alolan Parasect. Well, I remember it being very green on the top, so maybe it's infected by the evolution, which would be greener than Morlo. I have no idea, but I remember it having spaghetti-like legs and slug-like antenna and eyes. So we're gonna see possibly like bug water, since it's sluggish.
That's creepy. Give it.
No, I can see bug poison.
Why bug poison?
Because it said it was infected. What other infection do you think is not poison?
Well, like before it was bug grass and it was a parasite that was living on it. That's why it's called Parasect. So you could infect something and not necessarily be poisonous.
Hey, I mean,
Yeah, that's called being a parasite. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You could. It takes control of the body. I mean,
just say I'm
I
wrong.
would say if it's gonna be bug water, I think it should have a sticky hold. Because if they're talking about it being a slug, shout out to Cindy the Gastrodon, I can see it being like having sticky hold. I mean, look how big those arms are. You ain't getting whatever it's holding. You ain't getting it. You ain't getting it. Spaghetti-like legs and slug-like antennas and eyes.
he's so slippery.
That's
I want to
true.
pet Alolan Parasect now.
What if he What if he's fast as fuck?
Rain dance. Rain
Oh
dance.
my.
What? What is it?
Swift swim.
Swift swim. There you go. So sticky hold and swift swim on this bug water Parasect. That'd be dope.
Be kind of wild. I mean, could you imagine the animation? Like it's kind of just slipping and sliding on the water.
Where
like
it can't
Surskit?
stand up. It can't stand up because its legs are so slippery.
What if Alolan Parasect is just a taken over Surskit?
All
Then
right.
where does it get the claws from?
It's evolution over time. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It sounded good in my
Sound
head.
like me right now.
It sounded good in my head.
All right. So the second part of the leaks, we have Alolan Muk to start things off. It has vertical stripes that bulge in and out as if it were a piece of walking farmland. It's not made of poison, but they get chucked away by farmers because they mess up their crops, so they kind of live in the channels between cultivated fields. Okay, first off, how are you chucking a Muk anywhere? I
You're
don't
picking that
understand.
big. You grab that scoop and you just launch that bitch. You just launch that bitch.
Yo, okay, I have to say this. All right, Alolan Muk. Goddamn, what's this called? Delta Muk,
Okay.
bruh?
But that's based off of sand.
Yeah,
But
but
it
this
still
is
ended
a
up being a ground type. That's why I'm guessing that's what he gets at.
Oh,
But
okay.
it says it's not made of poison, so that means that it's not a poison type at all. So are we seeing like pure ground for Alolan Muk?
Yeah.
I see it.
I actually kind of like it. I like the idea. I like the design.
Yeah, Delta Muk.
So it's kind of like a Gastron without the water typing. It's just a pile of sloppy mud.
Still
The ability that would make sense is Sap Sipper.
Be garbage.
Sap Sipper, I can see. I can see Sap Sipper, or the new ability that they gave to that Sandcastle Pokemon, Sand Compression, so that when it's hit with a water type move, its defense goes up.
No, I can only see that being that just that one Pokemon.
Pile of defensive blob.
I can't see it being that, David, since this is literally the exact same thing as the Sandcastle. The Sandcastle is just a pile of wet dirt. This is a pile of wet dirt. Why wouldn't? What?
I don't see it.
Anyway.
Okay. Alright. That's David. That's David's opinion. Alright. But I like Alolan Muk. I like the idea of Sap Sipper or whatchamacallit? Sand compaction or whatever the fuck the name of the ability is.
Compression.
I like it on both of them because it handles his weaknesses. I mean, it doesn't make him immune to water type though. That ability doesn't make you immune to water typing. It just makes it so that your defense goes up. So, I mean, Muk's already a defensive Pokemon, David. Especially defensive. So, if you want to have good defense, then didn't you draft this thing?
When have I ever used it?
Stop calling it trash. You sitting here just being negative, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Up next, we have Alolan Lunatone and Alolan Solrock. Elaborating on what I was saying before, these are the Alolan versions of Solrock and Lunatone. The details might not be super accurate, but I do remember they look a lot like Minior, the new little Starbit Pokemon.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, there's a point in the game when you are at a meteor site and people tell you that they found this very strange version of Lunatone and Solrock, which seem more alive than the petrified ones they know are found in Hoenn. So they call them Alolan since they aren't found anywhere else in the Pokemon world yet. So, it's like, that's the inside of them on the right, and then on the left hand side, what if it works the exact same way?
As Minior, you got to break his ass.
Yeah, they're super defensive, and once you get like below a certain HP, you see their true form.
I fuck with this idea 100%, by the way.
Look at that. It's like sleeved into rock. It's so cool looking.
I like it a lot. That's dope as shit.
I like it a lot.
But my thing is, if I feel like if they get cracked open, I want to see like little flames coming off of Solrock, you know, and like this blue cold aura coming off of Lunatone.
I was just about to say that we have the same
What the fuck was that? He was like, yo, we got the same, we got this. What the fuck was that?
Oh, David. Oh, David. So, Alolan, Lunatone, and Solrock, are we seeing it keeping the same typing, though?
Remove the rock.
Yeah.
Rock Psychic?
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, just move it to rock.
Well, it's,
I can see it being the pure
ability.
Psychic
The ability is like it loses the rock typing or whatever.
That's what I was gonna say. So then would it become like Dark Psychic for Lunatone and Fire Psychic for Solrock?
Yeah. Well, I don't know what the ability would be called though. It would be
It's
called like.
triple typed?
It would technically be a triple type, yeah.
Yo.
But it would be like it wouldn't technically be a triple. It's weird. It's a weird concept, but I mean, it could work. It could work. It makes a lot of sense for them to do that.
What do you think, David? What do you think its typing is gonna be?
I think it's just it's pure typing. It's just psychic.
It's not pure Psychic, nigga. It's Rock Psychic.
You know what I mean?
I thought Hoenn was your favorite gen. You don't know what Lunatone and Solrock's typings are?
I never caught these things.
Alright.
The fucking Lunatone was impossible to get.
It really wasn't. And aren't
You
these
need
version
fucking
exclusives?
Sapphire to get it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, aren't
Yeah.
these version exclusives as well?
Mhm.
There's more version exclusives.
Rock being.
Mo, I think you're onto something with that.
And Lunatone being.
I told you. It makes a lot of sense. They did it with Mega Evolutions, where they split the version exclusives to different games.
Well, didn't they do that with Tyranitar and Aggron, and they aren't version exclusives?
Well, in some cases they did it, in some cases they didn't. But it makes a lot of sense for them to do that. You know?
All
It
right.
sells the games more. It just sells the games more.
Sliding on down the line here, there's only a few more leaks left to discuss. We have Turtonator, which is well, it's the Turtonator pre-evo. I didn't get a chance to do a video on Turtonator because everyone was in town. But number one, that mon is dope as shit. But this is Krakatuga, which I think is the dopest fucking name ever. Because Krakatoa, and then it's Tortuga, Krakatuga, bruh, that's dope as shit. Krakatuga is the pre-evolution of Turtonator. It is stuck on its back. Which is flat and pointy like Turtonators, and the big button on its belly makes him explode. So people will flip it thinking they will help it, but it will get blown up. It acts like a mine, basically. By the design, I do remember the big button and the spiky shield, and also the short legs that flop around, and the Magmar-like lips. The rest maybe.
Oh, it does have Magmar-like lips. What the fuck?
Yo, I didn't even think about it. Until I read it that it's on its back. I didn't even see it. Now, like if you look at it upside down.
Yeah, you look at it now.
It's the most adorable thing. I want it.
Looking upside down. He's looking.
Yo, that's dope as shit. I love this Pokemon.
It is dope as shit though. I did not even notice until I read it myself.
Like just imagine it. Just imagine he's like. Look at it.
For a time and shit.
He looks dope as
But wait,
David, if you say anything negative about this, I swear to God.
I was just gonna say, isn't Tortonator Fire Dragon?
Yeah.
And then is this thing gonna be just pure fire, or is it gonna stay
Probably.
Fire
I can see it being pure fire. I couldn't see this thing being a dragon type. I mean, maybe it looks like it, but I think it would make more sense to be fire, and then it evolves into a fire dragon.
I can
see it too.
I'm just saying.
I like this.
It's so fucking adorable. I love
that
it.
Is fucking. That
Like
is
just
cute.
imagine it. Like he's just sitting on the field, like staring at you, and his little legs are just kicking.
Hey, you wanna know what's an adorable?
You know what's really
Pokemon?
sad?
Stuffle,
He
bro.
probably
Stuffle's
wants to be
great.
flipped over.
No, he doesn't, Mo. He'll die.
Suicidal fucking.
He'll die. He'll die.
Yo,
Oh yeah,
but
he'll
its
die.
ability-
Oh, he has to lay on his back. Holy shit!
What if its ability
That's
is
so
it flopping
sad.
on it right side up and then blows up like Aftermath?
No, they should do that for like if it gets self-destruct by level up. They should make that the animation where he just flips over and just boom. I mean, he literally is a mine. He's a fucking mine. That's great. I love it. Which is cool because you know out in tropical areas and shit, they have those minefields in the water and whatnot. That'd be dope. I mean,
I don't see
Mo
this
and-
thing
Mo and
running
Nick,
explosive because of its
we played
size.
Dead Island. You remember when we had to go to the island? We had to go past that minefield in the water. That was dope as fuck. That was dope as
Scary
fuck.
as shit.
Yo, I love this Pokemon. This is my new favorite 7th Gen Mon, hands down. Just
Well,
look at
it's
his
not
face.
technically confirmed.
Look at his face. Look at his face. Ah, I love him.
If he's not confirmed, that would suck. So
Another of my favorite 7th Gen Mons. We said earlier that we're gonna come back and speak about this. We have the Lava Pig and Lava Pig Evolution. David, you should make this thing your mascot. To be honest, I tried to add a bit of color.
I like this thing.
Maybe it'll make it look clear. The little one had sleepy eyes and lava dripping from its nostrils, which is absolutely fucking amazing. It also rolls around in the puddle of lava it creates. The big one's lava animation is very reminiscent of the one Primal Groudon has.
So it glow.
I
hope it's lava see-through.
I like the pre-evo. The evolution is gonna take a little work for me to get used to. I don't like what is the hair? I don't understand the hair.
It's
If
probably
it's supposed to be burnt off.
it's probably because if you look at it, think of it like how a volcano looks. How it's like nothing but fucking just nothing but like just
it's
a
like
volcano,
it's
and
like
it like shoots fire from the top of its head.
it's supposed to be like rock on top of it.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it now. I get it. I like it. I like especially the pre-evo design. I think it's adorable how it has lava coming out of his nose and it rolls around in the lava like mud.
The pre-evolution is so fucking cute. I can't just stop looking at it. It's actually cute.
Look at it. Now, I can see this thing being straight bulk defensive. Slap an Eevee on it, it never dies. Straight up. This is the 7th Gen Hippopotas Hippowdon. Calling it out. Pure fire.
That'd be
I
pretty
can't
cool.
see it being fire ground because they're replacing the mud with lava. So if it's pure fire, I can see it. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. Davey, you should
So
totally make this your
ugly.
new mascot.
No, Soul King, stay my mascot forever, man.
Who did you call ugly, Mo? Not the little one. Don't call the little one ugly.
I did that. I'm not a fan. The designs make me feel disgusting.
I can feel that about the evolve one. I understand it, but I'm not really feeling it too much. I don't think I'm gonna
The
evolve.
pig's just like soaking in lava. It's like It's just so weird. It's a weird concept.
How is it weird? Instead of mud, it's lava.
It's just like, could you imagine lava going up your nostrils?
Well, it's a fire type, Mo. That's like
I know,
saying,
it's
could
just...
you imagine living in a volcano? No, but Magmar doesn't.
It's weird. It's just weird. It's just weird. It's weird.
I
It's
don't,
weird
I
to
don't
me.
see lava going in its nose. I see it falling
That's
out.
what. Look at the. Look at the.
You know, I don't read because educated
But
black man.
this is not reading. This is.
It's
looking
okay.
at
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
No, it says lava's
Anyway!
dripping. Lava's dripping from its nostrils.
David,
Ah. Wait. So is he just laying in his own snot?
He's a pig! He's a pig!
Pig, Mo, come on.
You call me stupid.
So nasty.
We call you
That's
stupid.
so nasty.
Moving on, we have Synchro, which has a lot. So brace yourself. It's not an evolution, it's just a form. And there are major plot spoilers ahead. Kukui studies moves, we know that. He's been doing that for years and continues to do so when we meet him. What we don't know is that he knows that certain Pokemon have potential. Let's put it that way. Z moves require Z stones to get activated, but in his career he has seen various iterations of Pokemon performing one without the need of a stone. I'm talking of course about the starters and Rockruff's Evo. So he keeps a Rockruff to study for himself, and the bracelet is based off of Rockruff's collar, if you didn't notice. He gives out Rowlet, Layton, and Popular to young trainers in order to gain information and empiric proofs.
Or empiric.
The synchronization manifests itself just like in Ash's Greninja, so minor changes in the general look to match the trainers it bonds with. So yes, you'll get multiple versions of starters which are based on your look. Have you wondered why all the final Evos are sort of humanoid and have big tufts of fur and feathers on their face? Of course, they'll be able to perform a special Z move, just like the big Water Shuriken used Ash Greninja, or the big Z Beam from 100% Zygarde, and they won't need a stone at all. It all links back to Azoth, since the starters and Popular represent the main four ingredients of alchemy, or something along those lines. You know, Nick, we never did that video. Nick and I were going to do a video about alchemy and the whole theory behind that. Maybe we'll knock it out sometime later this week.
We'll knock it out in the future.
But it makes a good point, because there are minor changes that you can make, because everyone is so obsessed with all this trainer customization. But it's like, with these minor changes and these humanoid figures, I can see it being a thing.
This is.
I fuck with it. I fuck with it
so
myself.
weird.
Well, I
This
want you
is
to find a new
weird.
word. I want you to find a new word.
This is so odd.
How? How?
Don't like. I don't know. This isn't Pokemon anymore, dude.
How?
This isn't the game I grew
Sound
up
like
with,
the
dude.
comment section, my
I mean,
G.
this is no different than like in 6th Gen when Florges had different color forms.
No, it's just the fact that it takes the form of the trainer. What the
It's a closer bond.
Better than Mega Evolution.
Yif. God damn.
Oh God. So, I mean, I don't know. I like the idea. I like the idea of there being somewhat diversity between all the mons, because that's one thing that I always thought, you want to talk about weird, that's one thing that I always thought was weird growing up, was the fact that, like, the entire time, all these Pokemon only ever looked exactly like that. Like, if I had a Bulbasaur,
that's
it looked
really it.
exactly like your Bulbasaur. There was never any difference. There was never any anything to clarify one from the other. It always was the exact same. So now, if you have a close enough bond with your trainer or with your Pokemon, it actually starts to resemble you. And I mean, you've heard people say that when you're in a relationship, you start to look like the person you're with. So it's like, if you have a close enough relationship with your Pokemon, I could see it actually bonding and becoming almost looking like you. I can see it.
Wait, that's true? If you start to look like the person you're with. What the hell?
Do your parents look alike, David?
No.
You know what they said? If you start dating somebody for a long time, they start looking
You
alike.
kind of just
Feel
take
me?
their form.
You start transforming, my G.
Oh, so you're trying to say that they performed the synchro?
That's so fucked. That's so weird. No.
Oh, y'all need to get your heads out the fucking gutter. Y'all need to get your heads out the gutter. Anyways, I like the idea of it. I do.
I fuck with it heavy myself.
All we see is the representation of Rockruff and Popular's final Evo here. So I think it'll be interesting to see like Litten and Rowlet's final form as well. Because as of right now, the only one they mentioned is Zygarde. And we know Zygarde doesn't look shit like the trainer. But actually, no. They didn't say anything about Synchro. They just talked about Z moves. Because Zygarde had the Z. That's what they were referencing. So never mind, I take that back. But I don't know, I like it. I like the idea. Especially if Rockruff's cross changes colors based upon your hat. Fuck yes.
Yeah.
Fuck yes. That's dope as shit.
Just don't change my face.
I provided a another picture for the next one in that's about to go.
Oh.
Alright, I guess Nick wants to move on.
No,
So
it's right
we're
there.
gonna move on. Nope, we're gonna move on.
What?
We're gonna move on.
What?
We're gonna move on.
What?
Nick
I
wants
just
to move
had a
on.
picture.
Nick
from
wants
the
to
net.
move on.
What?
Nick wants to
Hey,
move
Nick,
on.
I love you, man.
Fuck Synchro. Fuck looking like your Pokemon. Let's move on. So next up, we have a Rock Ghost Tiki dubbed Rockabe, and it may not be the legit name, but based upon this
Rockaby.
picture that Nick has provided us, Rockaby or Rockabe, I think it's Rockabe because it's a baby.
I thought Rockabye.
Yeah, and it's crying like a little bitch.
So apparently this is an actual image from a trailer sometime, so that's supposed to verify it a bit more. But I talked about this the other day. It's a rock ghost Pokemon based on the Hawaiian myth that it's bad luck for tourists to take home rocks from the volcanoes and stuff. The description said that it said that the souls of those who try to take them away from Alola get trapped inside. Also, it has a bobblehead.
It reminds me of what is it, Elgin?
It looks like a
Elgium.
baby David.
Belgium. You know what? No, it doesn't.
It looks like David has a baby. So, do we have Rock Ghost already? I don't think we do.
I
was gonna say Golurk, but never mind.
Yeah.
It's about ground. I mean ground ghost.
He's Ground Ghost. We don't have a Rock Ghost yet, do we?
Nah, B.
I'm gonna check your sources really quickly just to make sure.
I can't think of
I
one.
don't think there is.
There's only like 45 ghost type Pokemon, and I can't think of it.
We have a ground ghost.
We do not have a rock ghost.
So now the question is, do you think Rockabe will evolve?
Yeah.
I don't think he
It's gonna
will.
have
That'd be a
two evolutions.
waste. That'd be a waste of the Mon.
I don't think he will. I think it's too specific to the exact design. I think it's cool. Just let him chill the way he is. He can be like a little spiritual mon or whatever. That'd be dope as fuck.
Nigga, fuck that.
I mean, I
If you
can
don't want-
see
if you
it.
want to be a spiritual
Wait,
Pokemon-
pause. I mean, I can see this working with what you just said, keeping it how it is. But let's not forget that it's based off of Hawaii Tiki. They have big ass statues also.
So you think
Like,
it's gonna
remember-
evolve into
like,
a giant
remember-
tiki?
Like Mo, remember how we did the top 10 thing? The and how fucking the Alolan what's that, Golurk
Mm-hmm.
was like based off a big ass tiki statue. What if that's that version of that?
Just think
What if
about
where
it.
I just
evolved
thought
to
of
a
something.
big-ass
I just thought of
tiki
something.
statue?
I just thought of something. This probably might not happen, but what if its evolution that people worship its evolution? It's one of the other.
No, David. You know you're right? Because what big ass tiki statues are supposed to be is that they're supposed to be guardians to protect the people from the volcanic.
He would
eruptions.
he would his animation.
Shit, I'm right.
He would evolve
His
into
animation-
a big ass tiki statue.
His animation I could see like as he gets bigger, like the more souls it takes, it evolves, and then like his animation just has little like purple like figures.
So it's like
moving around it.
It's like an island spirit tomb.
It's a
Yeah.
protector.
Mm.
Oh, that's a good. That's a good.
I mean, I like it. I think it's a dope Pokemon. I think it's a dope design as well. I think it's interesting that to go with the idea of a Tiki, you make it a ghost type. I think that's dope. I think that's dope as shit. Rockabe. Yo, Rocky you.
Okay.
Yeah, we got one.
So, sliding along, we mentioned this before, but this is the Spider Monkey Pokemon that we saw that had the Poke Ride on it that we mentioned before. And Spider Monkey kind of looks like this. It said it carries boulders, which it holds with the two lower pair of arms, but it can throw it like a slingshot using the web that connects all four elbows. Not sure about the arms. I feel like I'm missing something, but I do remember the Spider-Man-ish eyes and the spider pattern on its chest. So they literally went with literal spider monkey because
Right, like-
an actual spider monkey doesn't have four arms, but they
Right.
literally went with spider monkey with this, and apparently it has webs. So I'm gonna guess bug normal or bug fighting because this nigga looks like a slack off.
I say bug fighting.
Same. They're
Slack
making
off,
it just
slack
like
king, my bad.
Like I was like,
Bug
boom.
fighting?
It
What if
looks
he's
like a Pokemon I cannot put my finger on, but it looks.
What if
like
it's just randomly just bug
Slacking,
normal?
nigga. It looks like a slacking.
No, it's mouth. It reminds me of something. I can't
Yep.
think of it.
It has a mean underbite.
Oh, a crocodile?
I gotta have an underbrain.
No, what did you just say? What the
I knew Nick was gonna say something.
dumbass, man?
So you saying this is your new mascot?
Yeah, it's possible.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, getting back to it. I think it'll have a pre-evo. Because when we saw Munsdale, we were like, oh, we're going to find this in the wild, like Dredagon, yada, 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 and end up having a pre-evo. I think it's going to have like a smaller baby version as a pre-evo. Not necessarily a baby Pokemon, but it'll have a pre-evo because this is a big nigga right here.
Yeah, it's a big ass Pokemon. It just can't be the whole. This can't be just that it. Like I just can't believe it.
This is a big ass
What's it be a
Pokemon.
pseudo?
It's got to be, it might be, or it could be like Slacking where its stats are higher than a pseudo. This has Slacking vibe written all over it. It just looks like it's strong as shit. I think it's gonna have like moderate speed, like base 70 speed or some shit like that, and it's gonna hit like a fucking truck. Cause look at how big this thing is.
I can see it.
This nigga
Hey,
climbs.
he's
It scales.
fast,
It
so
scales
good.
fucking rock faces.
And decent like defense and shit.
I don't know about all that. It's a bug type. Unless your name's
Oh yeah, you're right.
you ain't
Never
doing
mind.
shit.
That's never mind.
Unless your name's Fences, you ain't doing shit. But
Yeah, I think I
still,
made like my new mascot.
I like it. I think it's a dope ass design considering they went so serious with Spider. So he's chucking rocks at niggas from across island to island with a fucking spider web it has on its elbows. What? Oh no! I gotta chill down my spine. Get the raid.
You don't like that.
Get the
You
raid.
did it to yourself.
Get the
You did it to
raid.
yourself.
Get that raid gun you have. The
Oh
fucking proton pack shit.
shit! I actually do have a fat tub of raid with a gun attached to it. I can shoot you from across the street, nigga. Come on,
What?
come on, come
Nigga,
on,
shut
Spider
your
Monkey,
anime
bitch.
ass.
Come
Oh,
on,
that's
Spider
anime
Monkey,
as
bitch.
fuck.
I want you to not pull that shit. I holster it, pull it out, and spin it around.
What are you, McCree now?
No, nigga, it's not high noon. It's not high noon. But still, I like the Spider Monkey design. I think it's dope, especially with how literal they went with Spider Monkey. So, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what they rack up with it. And then the last thing that we have is, we already spoke about this before, the flower Pokemon. No one's even interested in the flower, but I'm going to post it anyways. These are roughly its colors. I remember the flower being reddish and the spikes on its head being yellow. So,
It literally does look like the exploding plant.
I was
Yeah,
going to say, it
does,
really
actually.
matches the exploding plant as well. So, who knows? Who knows? So, what are our thoughts overall for all the leaks that we've seen? What are our favorites? What have we seen before we
Spider
get
Monkey.
the final synopsis here? You like the Spider Monkey, David?
Spider Monkey.
What about you,
Yeah.
Nick?
I'm loving the Kamal evolution, the Pikipek. I love the Synchro idea. I love the Solrock and Lunatone.
Okay, you're naming
Krakatuga.
you're naming everything.
No.
I like all of the
And-
leaks.
We just want one. We're naming everything.
So it's just basically just one.
What are you liking the most? What are you feeling the
I
most?
want to say Lunatone and Solrock.
What about you, Mohini?
I'm Rovio to the death of me, so my sneaky ass Rowlet.
And I gotta go with
get at it.
Krakatuga. That thing is too fucking adorable. I'm sorry.
Just don't step on him.
Just don't step on it. I'll step on you. So, to wrap things up, we didn't go over this initially because it gave a whole lot of spoilers of what we're going to speak about, but this is the overall synopsis of it. It's true that Rockruff will have multiple evolutions, but don't expect any major design change between the four of them. What makes you get one or the other is the phase of the moon, which you can see from any promontory at night. Also, it has a strong connection with the Z-Stones, see Rockruff Collar, and Synchro Evo as the starters do. So we kind of discussed that. It has different forms based on the phase of the moon, whatnot. There's also a sort of loose parallel line to Rockruff and his Evo method, with a Pokemon that gets multiple evolutions based on the height of the sun and moment of the day, read dawn, noon, sunset. It does not evolve during the night. It looks like a succulent plant with a staff with a flower on top, whose direction varies according to the evolution. Towards you, up in the sky, away from you. I think the type varies as well. So they're talking about another Pokemon. And didn't we have a Pokemon that was released that it wasn't Morlul or some other shit. There was some other flower Pokemon that was released that moves at night and sits in one place during the day. You remember that?
You know, I actually don't.
There was a Pokemon that they released in a trailer that was like that because they had all the info on the Pokemon website about it. You're gonna make me fucking do research here.
I'm gonna research too. Shit, I don't remember what you're talking about. The Pokemon that was. What are you talking about? Comfey?
No, it's not Comfey. Let's go.
You talking
here.
about Fumantis?
Is that what it is?
Fumantis. Let's see. I'll read it out to you. Fumantis is nocturnal and performs photosynthesis
That's
when
it?
it sleeps during the day. Yeah.
That's the one.
Oh
So for Fomantis, whenever it because it moves at night, so maybe that's what they're talking about. There's also sort of
okay.
loose parallel line to Rockruff and his Evo method, because Rockruff is basic and evolved stage 1. This is basic and evolved stage 1. Oh,
Yeah.
I like that.
Makes sense.
I like that. Talking about the sun, some areas in Alola will have a sunny day on by default. See the big rock thingy on the island with the big ass tree? Also, that's a very strange island, since time never passes and always stays day. Speaking about weather, Fog from Gen 4 is back.
I didn't really care about that.
We're about to miss all our fucking moves. Every single move is about to miss. Pokemon that I
Like
know
the-
will get in Alolan form are Paris and Parasect, infected by Morlul. What? That's dope! And they're Bug Fairy. Golem is Rock Fire, becomes sort of a Lapis, like Lapis Lazuli. We'll talk about it later. Coughing and Weezing are Pure Fire, like an uncontaminated version. Grimer and Muk are Pure Ground for the same reason. The only exception of non-Gen 1 Pokemon are Lunatone and Solrock, which look very much like Minior and have the same ability. Yo, we had all this speculation and the answers right here the whole time.
Yeah, wow.
That's dope! That's dope! Because, I mean, we were close on everything except for the fucking Paris and Parasect. You're
Even
right.
the version exclusive shit.
The web was dope as shit. And we just have to remember that David was wrong. Golem is not ground fire.
Fuck off.
Yo,
You
that's
know David mad as hell.
that's dope as shit though. That's dope as shit though. They just confirmed that. I like that Paris and Parasect are infected by Morlul. Because isn't Morlul fairy grass? Or grass fairy? So it's like it cleanses the Parasect. And it becomes pure fairy. Just bug fairy.
Like that.
You've not heard anything about Pokéride. In fact, there will be quite a few mini games involving various Pokemon, such as you can ride Alolan Arcanine on extremely hot waters, which you can't surf on. It can literally run on water like Suicune. Climb mountains with the new rock bug spider monkey thing. You'll have to do a mini game where you have to avoid certain falling boulders, but then again, that's the only way to catch an Alolan Golem without trading a Graveler. Tornadors are also involved. Ride Hippowdon in a desert dungeon, and you'll have to watch out for Sandygast and Palosands that will pop up from nowhere. What? So the only way
What,
to
in the
get
desert dungeon? Oh, okay.
only way to catch a Alolan Golem is to do
Used to
this
go on the
minigame.
Poké
A
ride.
failed
Yeah.
mini game.
Yo, number one, it sounds like these islands are a lot bigger than we initially expected them to be.
Then what the map gives off.
Yeah, like there's more to the islands than what we're actually seeing. Yo, because there's fucking desert dungeons, dungeons, nigga. What?
I just want to say, if the rock climbing could go to the island at the bottom right, because when you try to go up, there's a big ass mountain. There's like a thing at the bottom where you can like scale it or like go up like a certain like elevator, like a just something to get up that mountain, because it doesn't look like you're climbing up the mountain. It looks like just like you could just ride up there, and maybe it's a skill to get to the other place, or other town at the top of the mountain.
I like it. We
Map
were
right.
discussing bug fighting for the spider monkey, but apparently it's bug rock, since it has a giant rock on its back and lives on mountain cliffs. So more power to you, buddy. More power to you. Without
That's
trading Graveler? Wow. Okay, you can catch wild Alolan Golem. But that implies that there isn't a Alola Geodude or a Graveler. Or maybe it is. You can
When he
catch
said
a wild
without trading Graveler.
Alolan Graveler, and it becomes an Alola Golem. Alolan.
Alolan.
Yeah. You get 4 totem battles in total. Gumshoes, which you already knew about. Lurantis, which you already knew about as well, because it said it in its description on the website. Wishy-Washy, and a pure fire feminine looking pig with lava flowing all over. Well, we know about those two. So Wishy-Washy and the pig, lava pig. About the Pokemon we've already seen. Komala will evolve once in a more bearish looking Pokemon. It will be able to throw around the log when it doesn't sleep on it. Its name is Hibernate, kind of a Snorlax guy. Pikipek will evolve twice, getting more streamlined and the steel type in its final stage. There will be a subquest where you have to search for different tree markings around the region made by this Pokemon. Middle one is named Perfal, last one is Faldrill. Bounsweet will inherit the fire type when it evolves. Its line is based on the flavor concept from sweet to spicy. Name is Pepperrot. Yo, why do we not even think about pepper? Mo, aren't you supposed to be into spicy shit? What the fuck?
Hey, look, I told you I would eat it. I eat raw peppers. I actually don't, but still, you know.
Yo, it
Yo,
goes
I eat
from
raw peppers.
bug to fire. Wow. Tortinator's pre-evo is like an upside down turtle with a big weak spot button on the belly. Name is Krakatuga. So that is everything that we skipped over in the beginning because we didn't spoil us. But still, I like the whole go through it and try and figure everything out because we are on the money with most of them. So I don't know. So again, these leaks aren't 100% official just yet. But I guess we'll find out in a month when this trailer leaks if all of this ends up being true or not. I think it's dope as shit, and I really hope the Krakatuga becomes a thing because that thing is too fucking adorable. But let us know what you guys think in the comment section below about everything that we have seen so far today. So much information has just spilled out of our orifices into your orifices, so let us know what you guys think. Make sure you check out Mo, David, and Nick's channels, all linked in the description below. And if you're hyped for Sun and Moon, and if you're a proud member of the Nappy Nation, like Davey here is, then make sure you smash the like button down below for us as well. But with that, we bid you all adieu, and we are out this bitch. Bye!